the timing. Okay, our first leader is timer. Tonight, wow, it's a great honor. We have our president serving as timer. Dear fellow Toastmasters and honorable guests, please join me to welcome the talented and charming young girl, Winnie.
Hi everyone. Today I will be the timer to
Winnie, sorry.
Hi.
Answer the meeting theme before you explain the rules. Thank you.
Actually, I prefer, I think both the online meetings and on-site meetings, they will have their disadvantage and advantage. And each, for me, is very interesting for me because it is so convenient if you are at home and you can join the online meeting. It's no border. But if you go to the on-site meeting, actually you can touch people in person, and it's more easy to get close each others together. And for to control the meeting times, and I will use 3 color board. If you see the green board, it means you just meet the minimum time. And if you see the yellow board, it means your time is getting to over. And if you see the red board, please make a conclusion as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, timer. And our second leader is our counter. Dear all, please join me to welcome the charming, talented young lady, Louise Her. Louise, okay, I have to read her answer about the meeting theme. Hold on, let me check my mobile. Louise, okay. Her answer is, she said, it's a controversial question. The virtual club, everyone can save the entry fee. However, the physical clubs, everyone can meet together face to face. So actually, she has no answer. Okay, welcome, Luis.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi.
Just give me a second. Let me find my lesson.
Okay.
I just finished my dinner. So it's very rush time. I had a dinner with my dear father. So I have to do that every day with him after my mom passed away. Just give me a second. Okay. Speaking in public is a great challenge for all of us. So we must say some unnecessary words, such as, you know, I don't know, such as. When we speak at the podium, to reach the speech quality, speakers need to avoid say and other unnecessary words. But for the TME, since he need to speak all the time tonight, so he can avoid that one. So everybody, good luck.
Thank you, Luis. Okay. The third leader is the vote counter. Because of the online meeting, we will have e-voting after the general evaluation session. So, dear all, please joining me, welcome the charming, elegant, talented, beautiful young lady, Claire.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. Good evening, everyone. For encourage and for fun, at the end of the meeting, our club president will give out 4 awards. They are the best session master, the best table topic speakers, the best prepared speech speaker, the best evaluator. And you can scan the QR code on the agenda, or I will share the link in the chatting room. And please vote the best performers you think, and after the general evaluation section. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Claire. Okay, the Claire's answer about the meeting theme is, although the virtual meeting is more convenient for me when I must work overtime, however, the virtual meeting has less connection with each other, which should not be long-term meeting type. It sounds she preferred the physical meeting. Okay, now let's move to our first main dish, the so-called education session. Tonight, we have 3 excellent speakers. The first speaker is our new member, a gentleman from England. Is going to deliver her level 1 project 2 first speech. And his speech title is, do we really need self-compassion? Do we really need self-compassion? Wait for 30 seconds. I have to find her answer. Sorry. Okay, got it. I prefer Toastmaster meeting in person. It is always better to meet face to face, whether for Toastmasters, work or leisure. A video call, email, or phone call is not the same. You can connect with each other, with other people more effectively and enjoy their company much more. Please join me welcoming Malcolm.
Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. I'd like to begin with a quote from Christopher Gerner. Self-compassion is simply giving the same kindness to others that we would give to others. Who here has had to take the scooter practical test? Isn't it difficult? You have to go around the course without touching the sides. You have to indicate in the right places and look both ways at every junction. But the most difficult thing is to balance in a straight line for 7 seconds whilst you're going really slowly. I'm pleased to say that I passed the scooter test last week. I couldn't believe it. I finished without any alarms going off and no one stopped me. I got through to the end. The assessor didn't speak English, so I didn't know if I had passed or not. So when I checked at the registration desk, I was told that I had. I was so pleased because it wasn't my first attempt. So after congratulating myself, after a few moments, I found myself saying to myself, well, it's about time. It took you long enough. I had to say to myself, stop. Why are you saying this to yourself? Firstly, the test was quite difficult. Not only did I have to balance, but I had to go do all of this on a strange scooter because it wasn't my scooter. And I didn't understand the language and I didn't really get the instructions. And so also there's an element of luck involved because I wasn't doing this consistently in the practices. But most of all, would I have said this to a friend? Could I have said, well, about time, it took you long enough? Could I have said that to a friend? Of course not. But this is our inner dialogue, and this inner dialogue of mine was not kind. I wouldn't speak to a friend in this way, so why would I say this to myself? In general, the way we speak to ourselves affects our mood, our motivation, and our determination to succeed. Self-compassion is about being kind to ourselves, being our own best friend, and treating ourselves in the way that we deserve. If we want to show self-compassion, we can follow a 3-point plan. First of all, notice that we are only human and the tasks are difficult. Sometimes we're so busy with our daily lives, we don't take a moment to check in with our own bodies. Are we feeling tense, anxious, disappointed, or even exhausted? It's important for us to hear what our bodies are telling us and to notice our own needs. Secondly, we need to acknowledge that it's human to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of life, part of learning, and we set ourselves up for failure if we tell ourselves we should never make mistakes. Sometimes we believe that being a perfectionist is a good thing, but in the long term, perfectionism makes us feel a failure, demotivates us, and leads us ultimately to depression. This is because perfectionists set unreasonably high standards for their achievement. And thirdly, speak to yourself as you would to a friend. Think of how you'd speak to a friend and offer yourself the same kind of support and care. Are you aware of the way that you speak to yourself? The inner voice that comments on the things that we do, the inner dialogue that goes on in our own heads. This inner voice should be supporting and encouraging us, not demotivating us with criticism. How we speak to ourselves makes a big difference to our motivation and our self-confidence. So to apply these 3 steps to my scooter test example, I firstly had to tell myself that I had to set myself a difficult challenge. Secondly, I had to remind myself that it's acceptable not to pass the first time, and it's just a setback. And thirdly, I had to congratulate myself and not criticize myself for finally having passed. Is self-compassion a way for us to make excuses for our shortcomings? Is it a way of lowering our standards? Not at all. Self-compassion helps us to take care of ourselves, overcome setbacks, and help us to do better next time. Punishing ourselves just makes us fearful of trying again. Isn't self-compassion the same as narcissism? Is it an inappropriate obsession with oneself? Not at all. Self-compassion is about taking care of our physical and emotional needs as a person and as a human being on the same level as everyone else. Not everyone wants or needs to take the scooter test, but self-compassion can be applied to every area of life. It could be things like speeches and then evaluations at Toastmasters, but also other aspirations we have in life in general. Whatever you're trying to do, whether it's a speech or any other goal, be your own best friend. Treat yourself with self-compassion. In the words of Louise Hay, You've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Toastmaster of the evening.
Woo! Thank you so much, Malcolm. Wow, really touched me. I like I like to quote your speech. Self-compassion is be kind to ourselves. Congratulate myself instead of criticize myself. That's very good. That's it's kind of like the mental management. Thank you very much, Malcolm. Okay. The second speaker, wow, is a really new member. Lisa Chai, she's going to deliver her level 1 project 2 second speeches. Let's exercise together. And her the meeting theme is, okay, let me read it for you. In fact, it's hard for me to choose because of several different advantages. Virtual clubs are more convenient are more convenient. No distance limit, and most of all is you don't have to dress up. Wow, that's really nice. Physical clubs are full of real connections between people, warm atmosphere, and touchable feelings. Okay, please join me. Welcome the young, lovely lady, Lisa. Woo!
Hello, dear Toastmasters. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, hello, dear Toastmaster and beloved wonderful guests. My name is Lisa. Do you like to exercise? In fact, I do. But do you really do the exercise every day or every week? Let's be honest. Of course not. It's hard for a female, especially how skinny and lazy like me, to exercise every day or every week. However, we all know that exercise is the best way to keep us healthy and stay strong. I think there are two styles of exercises: the physical style of exercises and the mental style of exercise. Since I'm not a smart person, so let's forget about the mental style of exercise. The physical style of exercise needs one's body, like arms or legs, to work on hard and may get sweaty in the end, which is not my cup of tea. However, there's a kind of physical exercise which is perfect for a lazy person like me and won't make me sweaty. Does anyone have any idea what kind of physical exercise it is? Let me introduce the only one physical exercise which I like a lot with you. There are only 3 organs we need to work on this physical exercise: eyes, ears, and mouth. Besides, it's fabulous and wonderful, amazing, because no one gets wet after hard working. However, one might lose his voice after if he doesn't control the volume well, because all he has to do is keep speaking and practicing all the time. You may guess, singing is the physical exercise that I'm mentioning about. Though singing is a great physical exercise, which is one of many people's favorite activities, it's not what I'm talking about. Tongue twister is the one that I'm mentioning. How many tongue twisters do you know, remember, and memorize, no matter Chinese or English? Frankly speaking, there's only one Chinese tongue twister that I remember. Then I can spit it out without hesitate. That is 吃葡萄不吐葡萄皮. Yet it is too short to challenge, and it's a little bit boring. Therefore, I found plenty interesting and funny English tongue twisters that I love them a lot, and I can't resist any of them. Let me share some of them with you. And let's exercise our tongues together. Okay, here we go. Let me show the PPT. Did you see the PPT?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, great. Okay.
So we have to unmute, right?
Okay. In order not to frustrate anyone, let's try a short one. She sells seashells by the seashore. This,
There are seashells by the seashore.
yes, that's right. This is the most popular tongue twister to practice S and SH sound.
Oh,
Another short tongue twister that is well known, quite well known, that is I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Yeah, great.
Ice cream.
Although these tongue twisters are interesting, they are not strong enough. And most of all is they lack of the rhythm that I desire. Here's another tongue twister that I enjoy a lot. It's a little bit longer. How much wood would a woodchuck chop if a woodchuck could chop wood?
How much wood chuck chuck if I would chuck wood?
Great! Oh, 17, great. Okay. In fact, I was defeated by this tongue twister because I had trouble to pronounce O, U and double O sound. However, instead of stopping me, it started to make me wonder how clearly and speedy I could speak. Thus, here's another one, tongue twister I'm fond of. Ready? I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. If the thought I thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought I thought.
I thought, but the thought I thought, the thought I thought, if the thought I thought, being the thought I thought, wouldn't have thought I thought.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's all for activity part. All in all, we all know that exercise, a physical exercise is important, which will keep us away from the doctors and the pills. For this reason, one should find an efficient way to keep, efficient way to, with great value to be healthy. Nevertheless, most people forget to exercise their tongues and might speak like mumbling, which may let others misunderstanding easily. Therefore, don't forget to exercise your tongues after your daily or weekly exercises. Besides, this is the major and the basic rule if one wants to present a speech in front of others in the public, especially like us, Toastmasters. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, Toastmasters of the day.
Wow, Lisa.
Oh, thank you.
Lisa, are you the same person I knew several months ago?
Yes.
Very interesting speech. Wonderful. But
Thank you.
Lisa,
Yes.
if there any problem about the pronunciation, I would recommend a professional instructor for you. Go to Malcolm. Go for help from Malcolm. Okay. Our third speaker. Wow, our third speaker is the VIP in Toastmasters. She's a DTM. Please join me welcoming the smart, talented Wendy Lin. Please, Wendy.
Thank
Wendy,
you,
please.
Toastmaster evening. Yeah.
Please, sorry, Wendy, answer the meeting thing before you start the speech. Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay, thank you. I would like to respond to the meeting thing. I should say I'm used to have the virtual meeting right now instead of physical meeting. And I found it's interesting that we could practice our screen skill or to how to present ourselves in front of a camera, which we are not used to do. Yeah, and I found it's interesting for the to join the virtual meeting. Okay, it's my response to the meeting thing. Okay, timer, you can stop to count my time right now. Toastmasters and the distinguished guest. 20 years ago, a man named Penn introduced me to join a non-governmental organization, which is called Junior Chamber International. It is simplified as JCI. JCI is very similar to the Toastmaster International. It's non-government and a non-profitable organization and worldwide organization in the world. When Penn introduced me to join this net organization, you would be curious who he was. I must tell you a secret right now, because at that time, 20 years ago, my parents asked me and begged me to come back to Taiwan for intensive matchmaking activities. And Penn was one of participants. Although there were a lot of reasons we couldn't go together, but he introduced me to join the JCI. Of course, he became my mentor in JCI. He told me, Wendy, once you join the JCI, your future could be better, much better, and your people networking could be growth immediately. Then I joined this organization, and I found that when every time he was organizing an activity, he would carry the project plan to show me the project plan and ask me to help him. Sometimes he guided me how to help his committee to complete his project. Sometimes he guided me how to cooperate with other members. And most important thing was he told me how to interact some big heads in that organization. He told me some skills about how to interact with those important people and some interpersonal skills to do with them. And finally, I found gradually, one by one, year by year, I became from an ordinary member to a vice president in that organization. And finally, before I graduate from that organization, I took the position as a vice president of international affairs. I could have the ability to lead a team up to 10 members to join a Asia Pacific conference. And we had our own delegation to present Taiwan in NET conference. Although I will graduate from NET organization, and I found I could apply my skill I learned from JCI to Toastmasters. There was a word. It said, a drop of water should be returned with burst of water. That's what I thought when I joined the Toastmasters. I would like to contribute my feedback to Toastmaster members. But I found the culture in Toastmaster was really different from the one in JCI. I faced a lot of obstacles and difficulties, and I found I need to spend a lot of time to persuade others to follow my opinions or concept. For example, and I found these skills I'm still learning right now. The persuasive skills I'm still learning. For example, I'm going to organize a speechcraft camp recently. I need to show my respect to some senior members whose language ability is much better than myself. And I also should show my humble to listen or to accept their suggestion or to listen to their opinions. And I also to try my best to gain their recognition, to ask them to believe that my contribution would benefit themselves, not for myself, not for my personal or for my personal purpose. And I found, yes, Pam was right. The skills, the interpersonal skills or interactivity skills Pam told me was benefit to me. And Pam was right. Toastmaster evening.
Oh, wonderful, really wonderful. Yes, I really also like to be a receiver of the game. Thank you so much, Wendy. Okay, then I think it's the time for group photo and intermission. Can we take the group photo first? But before we take the group photo, everyone, please.
Yeah, please open your camera.
Open your camera, right. Okay.
Yeah, please open your camera.
Before we take the photo, may I invite Jeffrey, our guest, to say something?
Oh, okay. Jeffrey.
Hi
Hi,
everyone.
Jeffrey.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hi, good evening.
I'm Jeffrey. I come from Iraq.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Welcome.
Yes,
Okay, thank you so much.
And it's nice to join the meeting and hear lots of the vivid speech. I really like it. And
Okay, thank you.
also we also hope to join the half session. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
And Xinyi, Nancy is also our guest, and she have attended some Toastmasters, but she hasn't joined any Toastmaster club now. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, could you help me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, hi.
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 Yeah, and thank you for providing this meeting. And I think it's grateful for me. And I heard some different idea about like a conference call or in person. I mean, the physical call is really good for me. Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's wait for the group photo.
Photo.
Yeah. Face forward,
Yay.
face forward.
Show
Claire,
your
Claire, and
beautiful
Teresa.
face.
Hi,
Claire.
Teresa.
Clear.
Claire.
Woo! Okay.
Formosa.
Formosa. Okay.
Claire.
Claire.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you,
Take
Debbie.
a
Okay.
break. Yes.
Okay, according to our agenda, we should have 80 minutes intermission. The
Mhm.
time right now is 7:42.
Yeah.
I would suggest let's call it. Can we come back? Oh, it's almost 30. Can we come back here? 1955. Okay, 1955.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that means we have 13 minutes break.
Break.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later, and we can talk to each other during the intermission. Let's talk to our visitors.
Okay.
Or if any of the visitors want to say something more.
Nancy, are you there, Nancy?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I'm curious about what club you have visited before.
I forgot the name. 创业家 or something.
企业家，
Entrepreneur.
企业家
Entrepreneur.
，right?
Yeah,
Entrepreneur. 企业家，right.
企业
Yeah,
家。
企业家，right.
Yeah,
哦，你在台北吗？ You are in Taipei now?
yeah, I'm right now in Taipei.
哦，Entrepreneur
Yeah.
是蛮大的 club，蛮有名的。
Yeah,
Yeah,
bilingual.
last year, I think it's last year, but it's quite busy, so I have joined the meeting for a long time. Yeah.
Are you a member of
No,
Entrepreneur?
no.
Well,
I'm
I used to visit Entrepreneur 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Or two, right. Since I was a division director, I don't have time to visit them. But before I was a division director, I visit Entrepreneur quite often.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just thinking about right now because of a pandemic. I have some time, so I just rethink to join the club, but I have to check the schedule right now.
We are on 2nd and 4th Tuesday night.
Right.
So
Yes,
if you are
yes.
available in these times, you can try to visit us more frequently and make your decision.
Yeah. I will check the schedule. Yeah.
We are now figuring when to shift our meeting from this virtual type to physical type, and our venue is around Taipei Main Station. Is it convenient for you guests?
Yeah,
Like-
you mean the Taipei Main Station?
金站隔壁的大楼。
金站百货。
云站。
Yeah, because I live in near the 大稻城.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's so convenient. But
Here
I
itself.
working, my working place is near my working place is 内湖科学园区.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes it cannot join because of the time. Yeah, and I'm working for the technology company, so the working time is so long. So depends on the schedule. So I'm not sure. Can
You're
I
an
join
engineer?
Yeah, it's marketing, focus on marketing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how about Alice and Hedy? If we are holding the virtual meeting is around Taipei Main Station. I think Hedy is in Tainan now, right? Hedy? Oh, okay.
You're in
So-
Thailand now.
Yes, I'm in Thailand now.
Oh,
Okay.
so
If it's on site, how about Alice? Is it convenient for you?
It's the same time in 7 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
always the time. Yeah.
So I think it's okay.
Oh, okay, great.
wonderful.
Welcome.
So next time would be 2 weeks later. It's August 14th.
August 14.
In 24.
2024.
Close,
24,
right.
24,
It's my
not
fault.
14.
My bad, my bad.
But I think because we have a member, he is staying in Canada now, so maybe
Sure.
sometime in the future we will also, even with back to the physical meeting, we will probably have virtual meeting once in a while. For,
Yeah.
Because of the member who is stay in Canada,
Our own
And-
member. Yeah.
right? In that case,
That's
Haiti can join us.
Yeah.
Maybe Chang'an University would have their own Toastmaster club. You can check.
She studied in Chenggang, not Chang'an.
Yeah.
成功啊，
成功
so it- 成
It's
大
not Chang'an.
Yes.
Right. Chang'an is in Guishan,
Yes.
not
I say 成
Tainan.
功 I say 成功
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I know it's 成大 Yeah, okay.
And I'm sorry about I have to join
Yes.
the meeting because I have some things to do. So I think later I will join.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry about it.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you so
guys.
much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Thank you for joining.
Yeah,
You.
Yeah,
See you-
have a good night.
see you next time.
Bye-bye.
See you next
See
time.
See you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And Jeffrey,
Yeah.
are you officer of We Rock?
No, I am a very new member.
Oh, so you are visiting other clubs to learn some experiences.
I joined the We Club last year and quit the club because I have to work and start my club, start my Toastmaster journey last 2 months ago because
Oh,
I am working at home.
Oh,
work from home. Oh, wow.
Yes.
but I think you have the online meeting also, right?
What do
Our
you mean?
prior meeting.
Our meeting is on the first and the third Monday.
Is it online?
Yes, it's online, but I
Oh.
prefer physical meeting because
Yes.
it's a little. I hope to know each other differently.
Of course. Right.
And I
Yes.
also glad to join your meeting. I mean the physical meeting.
Mm.
I live in Taipei, Chao, so it's not too far from.
Okay.
Right, right.
So
Welcome.
yeah, welcome to join us if we are on
we are not
site.
far away.
Winnie，我们有决定下一次什么时候要实体或是线上吗？上次投票的结果，
要再投吗？
所以不是投完了吗？我以为投完了。
我也以为投完了，那个会长。
对，可是好像 BOSS 的跟 online 的比较多很少人投实体。
哦，那就暂时嘛，那就暂时还是 online 嘛，反正因为上次那个庄大师说的，我们如果要实体化，要 double 的 space 啊，所以暂时就 online 就好啦。
我看起来只有1-2个投
实体哦。
对呀，对，然后其他就是 BOSS 嘛，然后不然就是 online。
我想疫情也有关系啦，所以那就暂时先。其实我也是蛮希望是实体啦，但是我是投 BOSS 的人啦。
我也很希望是实体耶。
对，但是
这2天好像疫情又有比较好，因为我之前是设到上周嘛，上周可能还是观望啊。现在呢，要在
但是那个这2天，昨天那个指挥中心才宣布嘛，我们现在Level 2的管制要延到8月23嘛。那8月24号，如果他要开放的话，那最快他8月中以后他才会宣布。那这个来不及，我们去定那个赛，所以我会建议说8月份我们下个8月24号我们还是 以
OK
online 为主。
Winnie，你赶快请大家去投票。Wendy 说她忘记投了。
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
这个是不是要再重设一次？因为时间是已经到了。
好
Oh,
好，不然再发一个新
I
的。
think sorry, I forgot. I think we should speak in English because of
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Malcolm.
we are not a 100%
Sorry.
native speaker. Sorry, Malcolm.
Sorry.
sorry.
We just gossip and we're talking about whether we should move back to the physical meeting on August 24th.
For the guest info, Malcolm is from UK in London, so his native speaker, as you notice, he speaks very oriented UK English. Very
I
standard.
enjoy Malcolm's British accent very much.
Very much.
I don't have a time. Actually we don't have time to. We don't have much time to listen to the British accent or the so-called Oxford accent. It's very nice,
Oxford.
right?
I'm
I'm
curious about Malcolm. Malcolm, are you there? Have you already rode your scooter on the road? He's not here now.
He didn't turn on her. It didn't turn on his microphone.
I think he's not here.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. But why did you say I already rode on her scooter? He bought a new one?
His scooter license.
Oh, I see.
He passed the scooter license.
Oh, yeah. I think he's left. He's left for coffee.
Alice 现在在台北吗？
对
你在工作吗？
，Yes, I'm an office worker.
哦，所以你刚比较晚下班，会到7点才下班。
Yes, because my workplace is in Taipei, but I live in New Taipei City. So
Also,
I have
you need to transfer.
New Taipei City, which district? I live in New Taipei City also. Which district?
It's
Zhonghe?
near
No.
the no, Zhongzheng district.
中正
New Taipei City without no Zhongzheng district. Zhongzheng district is in Taipei City.
No, I live in Xinjiang.
Oh, Xinjiang, I see.
Xinjiang.
Oh, Xinjiang, oh, I see.
So it's okay for
Did
you.
anyone knows the metropolitan of Taipei? The oldest, the most original developing town
What?
in metro. Which town is the earliest developing?
You mean the line? The
No.
metro line?
No. The early in the history of Taiwan, the earliest. Thank you very much, Eugene. Okay, now we will resume to the meeting. The next session is an interesting session, the table topic session. Dear Toastmaster and Olympic guests, please join me. Welcome our educated, talented Professor Chen to host the table topic session. And sorry, I have to read his answer. Okay, got it. Normal circumstances, I would like to have a physical club meeting. Unfortunately, we are now facing the COVID-19 pandemic, and we should be cautious in dealing with the virus. Before we enter a stable state, we better hold regular club meeting online to protect ourselves and others. Please join me. Welcome, Russ Chen.
Okay, thank you, TME. Dear fellow member and honorable guest, I'm great to serve the table topic section.
We lost the connection.
Yes, is
It's-
Russ
oh,
still
yeah.
there? Is Russ
He's
still
up here.
there? Russ,
Tell him.
are you
Hi.
there?
How are you?
What?
Running out of power, probably, like I did last time.
How about we can report timer and our counter?
Oh,
First.
yeah, that's great. Okay.
Yeah, take
Let's,
time.
let's have the first timer and Arcana report. Start from timer report, please, Winnie.
Okay. For Malcolm, 6 minutes, 46 seconds. For Lisa, 6 minutes, 42 seconds. Wendy, 6 minutes, 54 seconds.
And Arcana, Reese, please.
No. Nelson, 0. Lisa, 0. Wendy, 0. All qualified.
Woo. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Well, I think we lost.
Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you very much, Jean. Thanks for your suggestion.
Hello, Ross.
Hello, Ross.
We are doing some exercise as well.
Okay, Ross, we can see you, Ross.
Hello, Ross. Welcome back.
No sound, no?
No sound.
No sound.
Open your
No,
microphone. Open your microphone.
Microphone.
Ross, your microphone.
At down 下面 left and below side.
Yeah, I open.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can hear now.
Clear.
Right now it's okay. Right now, okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I just lost the connection by my computer. Now I just start my section. I want to say this topic section is the traditional Toastmaster traditional. It's the purpose that is to like our member to develop the ability to answer the question quickly and find their quick answer to the people. And tonight I have to prepare some question about the scene talking about the virtual or a virtual meeting or physical meeting. I think the most things that is the most of our senior member fear of the internet or computer. So my first question is like to ask the Handy. Did you ever talk by line with your grandparents? And how did you do that?
Sorry, it's me.
Okay. I repeat again. Because the LD person sometimes afraid of the internet and don't like use the cell phone. So my question is that did you ever talk with your grandparents by the social media and with the video, and how did you do that?
So the question is, have I have a experience to talk with my grandparents about social media, or like
yes.
Facebook or Instagram, like that?
Yes.
Oh yes, I can see. To be honest, I think it's a little difficult to let my grandparents know about social media like Facebook or Instagram. Takes an example of my grandma. She's really afraid about us to use the Facebook because she says there's a lot of personal information on Facebook. She thinks it's a little dangerous to let stranger know about our detail. But I also think she's really interesting about Facebook, because after let's talk, she also create a Facebook account, but she use most of is not really true information. Like she use the like nickname in a Facebook. Yes. So I think if I will talk to her about the Facebook, how to use a Facebook, and how to create some create a photo in a Facebook, or add friends Facebook. Yes, but I think it's still a little to let them know about how to use Facebook, because there are many new skills or really many new functions on social medias. But I think we still have to taught them if they have the interest about social media, because it's the generation now. Yeah, so yes, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. My second question is to Alice, right? Alice.
Hi.
How do you help elder to overcome the problem? Not really for Alice. Alice.
Hi.
And because the elder sometimes are afraid of the technology. So how do you help them to accept the technology and have the good communication with their relatives? Thank you.
Oh.
Should I repeat again?
I know. I repeat the question. How to let the elderly to let them know how to use the maybe iPhone or computer more easily. Is right?
Yeah. Yes. Great.
For my opinion, I have they need a guide to buy them side and guide them again and have to repeat. I don't know how. I don't know it takes how many times to teach them, but my experience to teach my mom to use the Google Meet, because my mom have to use Google Meet to
teach her student, and I spent almost 1 week and 1 week to guide her how to push this button and how to use this button, how to use this function, and how to let all the children their graphic well on the stand monitor. And I think elderly, the first problem in how have to let them want to learn, and I have to more patient and friendly, and don't say any word to complain why I told it so many times why you can't learn that.
Don't criticize.
Yes, don't criticize it. Yes. So I think it's not my I think I'm willing to teach them if I have a chance, just to repeat. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Wonderful.
Because in the last 2 weeks we had the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. So I like to talk something about the Olympic Games. So my third question is about the Olympic Games. In this year, we have the great achievement, 2 gold and 4 silver and 6 bronze. So how do you know any one of the medal winner and talk about his or her story? My question to Lisa. Lisa, would you please answer the question?
Do I have?
Do you know any one of the Olympians or the medal winner? One of them, because we have the pair winner. Even Chinese name is okay.
Oh, I think let's talk about Dai Ziying. Well, she's the most famous one, right? And before I know her, I didn't know that badminton can be a race in Olympic, because I think it just kids play or something like that. But after she wins several medals in big games or big races, I finally know that it's an important game, and it actually made Taiwan after what is that? Zhu Muyan. After Zhu Muyan, then I know her, and I know that badminton can be a very important race in Olympic or several international race. And actually, I'm not a sports fan, but whenever I saw her and heard her has several win the medals or win several big games, I start to Google on net because I as I mentioned before, I'm not a sports fan, but I know that she is one of a famous athletes in the badminton field, because she is a little bit like a legend, like as Michael Jordan in basketball, a little bit like legend in badminton. I think that she's that kind of person. Yeah, and this time the Olympic game, I watched a little bit, and I enjoy a lot. And I enjoy the play. She played it very well. I don't know how do you feel about it, but I really like it. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what should I say.
小林同学。
Wonderful.
小林同学 is very
Lisa.
great too. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, Lisa. My next question, because this year we have the greater achievement. So what's the major reason why we can have the so greater achievement? I'd like to invite the Jeffrey. Would you like to answer this question?
Sorry, because it time limit, so maybe the
Okay, sorry.
next one or the last questions or.
Okay, so time is up. Okay, so I closed my question. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Russ. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ross.
Okay. Then it's time to move to our second dish. As we know, Toastmaster has no teacher, and everyone is a teacher during this meeting. That's why we have an evaluation session. And tonight, our evaluation session master is a successful, yes, Jean.
Hi.
Yes. You want to say something?
No. I just waved my hand to
Oh,
say
okay.
hi to everyone.
Oh, okay. The session master is a successful career woman. I always call her an iron lady. Of course, I respect her very much. She's a talented and successful business lady. Sorry. Dear Toastmaster and honorable guest, please joining me welcoming Teresa Liu.
General evaluator, it's me. It's me.
My goodness. I'll say it again. Gosh, wow.
Joseph, you miss me so much.
Right. Sorry, guarantee I didn't drink it tonight. I didn't drink. Okay, let me do it again. Please.
I feel so happy.
Oh, nice. You can enjoy drinking without drinking. Huh?
I didn't drink. Okay, sorry. I do it again. Please, joining me, the most beautiful female doctor in town, and the first brand new bride
around the world.
Not around the world.
Yes.
In Taiwan. Our past president, please join me in giving her the big warmest applause.
Oh, hi everyone. I just saw that I'm not the Iron Woman that you called before.
Ah, right.
I know you misunderstood the cursor. Okay, it's okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening. I'm general evaluator tonight, and I'm past president and current vice president of member Jean. And welcome everyone to join us tonight. Now it's a evaluation part. We will give suggestions and recommendations to our prepared speech speakers to let them know how to improve the speech skills and the leadership skills so that we can develop together. Are you okay, Marian and Edward? Are you okay?
Please mute.
Okay. I cannot see the flag, the timers. Where is timer? Okay.
Okay, so let me proceed, okay? And due to the pandemic, we have to shift our meeting from physical to digital ones. As you know, we have held several times of online meetings in recently. And the advantage for the online meeting is that we can shorten the distance between each other so that we can connect wherever you are, just like Hattie, she's in Thailand now, and we have connected with international president and also our friend Samuel in Canada. But the disadvantage that we cannot feel each other, we cannot give each other a warm atmosphere or one hug or one shake to greet each other. And also the speaking skill is different in the physical meetings and digital ones. So thanks to Joseph TME today, he has raised this topic to discuss about whether you like the physical meetings or virtual meetings personally. And our first individual evaluator, I would like to invite our distinguished Toastmasters, Marian. Marian says that she likes physical clubs. She likes to talk to members face to face, and she likes to observe the speaker's facial expression and their body movements. Today, she is going to evaluate our first speaker, Malcolm. Malcolm's speech, do we really need self-confession? And her projective is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. Let's welcome Marian to give us our first individual evaluation.
Woo! Our godmother. Woo!
The opening of American speech is very successful, which aroused our attention. He used his personal story. That is, he passed his motorcycle test to arouse our interest, and successfully led us to his topic, self-compassion. That's great. And I think this is an inspiring speech, and he successfully tell us how to turn our inner voice of negative thoughts into positive thoughts. I think all of us need this one, because when we face a setback, maybe we will tell ourselves that we are not smart enough, or we didn't working hard enough, something like that. But tonight we have this kind of concept that show self-compassion to ourselves. And then for his performances tonight, I think he has a very wonderful performance. Of course, he speaks brilliant English with confidence. And from my observation, I think that Malcolm, you are different tonight. You had a very formal, well, and I think you look nice and handsome tonight. And I found that you will smile. That's different. So I think you are different. You are different tonight. And you speak more slowly and much clearer than before, so that we can understand more what you want to convey to us. And for suggestion, and then another good point that you make a comparison between the way we speak to friends and the way we speak to ourselves, and that remind us of how to be kind to ourselves. And for suggestion, you offer a 3-point plan for us, and I suggest that you make a point, tell a story. You make 3 points, tell 3 little story, and let us more understand and make easy to remember your points. And then we can take actions, because actions speak louder than words. And then I think you can raise your voice when you say that you congratulate to yourself for your success. And you had to say that, wow, I had passed my test. So raise your voice. And for it to sum up that I think you are great. And tell yourself that you are best. And I think you are best. Thank you, Malcolm, for your great message tonight.
Thank you, Marian. Our second individual evaluator is just the one that Joseph mentioned. She's the Ironman, very successful in her business, and she likes to go outdoor activities. And according her reply to the meeting theme tonight is that she loves both meeting types as they have different benefits. For one side, online meeting is more relaxing, but for the other side, the physical meetings can provide chance of stage experiences and real-time interaction with other people. So let's welcome Teresa. Teresa is going to evaluate our Lisa's speech. Lisa's topic is let's exercise together, and her projective is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to receive from her, to use the feedback received from her first speech to this second speech. So let's welcome Teresa. Microphone.
Hello. Can you all hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, General Evaluator. I listened to Lisa icebreaker speech with wow, once. And today, Lisa surprised me again that you are a professional speaker already. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa picked a great topic. Health is a hot topic nationally. Lisa has applied all the presentation skills such as humor, audience engagement, and also visual aids with confidence, which it took me a year to reach that stage. So, but Lisa has already done it perfectly in her third speech. What an excellent performance. Congratulations, Lisa. This is the second speech. Speakers receive the feedback from the previous speech, then, modify it or make it improve for the second speech. And Lisa used the different topic. So, and when I look at the feedback of a previous speech, is to encourage Lisa to work on inspiring audience to do something or a call to action, which Lisa has already well demonstrated. What I could suggest here, since brain exercise is the same important as physical exercise, which people usually don't focus. So Lisa, it would be good, tell us why tongue twister is a positive link to a good health. Why not singing? And please also show us statistics, how people suffer from dementia or Alzheimer's, which is now the major disease nowadays. And it become more serious because it attacked the younger age too, as well. So with this, it will be more powerful if you have example or statistics to support. So Toastmasters, friends, I see a potential speech champion in Formosa. So Lisa, please keep up good work. I look forward to your speech next time. Thank you. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Teresa. The third individual evaluator is our charter president, Richie. Richie is going to evaluate, oh, sorry. The reply to the meeting theme from Richie is that he likes both online and offline meetings. He said that physical meeting can keep our personal touch and keep our intimate and natural interactions. However, after a few times of online meetings, he loves being able to see and hear everyone at the same time and spontaneous interaction with anyone and everyone at any time. And also the convenience of typing comments or even discussion chat with our participants online with the speakers. So maybe it's a transformation of our Toastmaster meetings, and I think he enjoys both type of meetings in these days. He's going to evaluate our third speaker, Wendy. Wendy's speech title is The Giver Gains, and her projective is that it's for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring, and for the member to share some aspect of a previous experience as a practitioner. So let's welcome Richie to be our individual evaluator tonight.
General Evaluator, thanks for introduction. It is my real pleasure to evaluate our senior member Wendy's speech. I see a lot of improvement in her in this speech. I think she, first of all, gave us a very eye-catching opening. We will be very interested to hear more about her matching experience. And from this experience to JCI, and then another equally interesting switch from JCI mentoring experience to Toastmaster mentoring experience. She shared a lot of valuable personal experience as a mentee, from inexperienced new members to taking on a senior position, handling very big project. Sharing such an experience is convincing for all of us, because every one of us goes through this challenging process, from overcoming nervousness, building relations, organizing project, and so on. So it is a very good speech with very good organization, from a good opening on, as I say, matching, to talking about a lot of in-depth experience and personal experience on overcoming the various challenges. Although the closing is a little bit sudden, and I think if you can bring out a stronger message in your opening, then the members can remember your speech better. Another thing I noticed is your improvement in your pronunciation. And I think you try to articulate as every syllables slowly and clearly. That helps a lot. And of course, I would like to suggest you to improve also on a few things, because when you go on an online meeting, very easily it's tempting for us to try to read from the computer. And this is the same for me. But if you cannot resist the temptation to read from the computer, maybe you can try to put the script beside the camera. So when you look at your script, the audience still feel that you are not talking to them, looking at them. The second temptation of doing a speech on online meeting is you tend to sit still and forget about your body language. Some people recommend to deliver a speech by standing up. If it is not convenient, at least you can try to use some hand gestures. So people can still feel some vibration, some liveliness when delivering a speech. Since the purpose of this speech is to introduce mentoring in Toastmaster Club, you spend quite a lot of time talking about your mentoring experience in JCI. And it would also be better to talk also a little bit of experience of being a mentee in Toastmaster Club that will fulfill the purpose of the speech better. That is all I would like to share with you, Wendy. Overall, an excellent speech. Try to keep on. Janet Velator.
Thank you, Richie.
Thank you.
I really think that today 3 speakers have done a great job, and our 3 individual evaluators have indicated their advantages and disadvantages. Well done. Okay, next one. It's time for our second timer and our counter report. Winnie and Luis, please. Winnie?
Table topic, Heidi, 1 minute, 43 seconds. Alice, 2 minutes, 3 seconds. And Lisa Chai, 1 minute, 54 seconds.
All qualified.
And evaluation, this one. Marian, 2 minutes, 46. Teresa, 2 minutes, 32. Richie, 3 minutes, 20.
Thank you, all qualified. And next one, our counter. Luis, please.
Your mic.
Luis, microphone.
Luis, microphone.
Heidi, 3. Alex, 3. Lisa, 2. For evaluator, Maria, 0. Teresa, 0. Rich, 0.
Thank you. And I think it's practice makes us better. So our table topic speakers, you have done very well tonight. So it's okay to have some us. I know that the first time should be very nervous. Okay, so next part, we will have our language evaluation. And before the language evaluation, let me remind you that please vote our best table topic speakers, best speech, prepared speech speakers, best session masters, and best individual evaluators from the website in our chat room. So just click the chat room and there's a link. You can vote for them. Okay, you can finish it before the meeting adjourned. And now I would like to invite our distinguished Toastmaster Edward. Edward, hi. Edward is a retired English teacher from Datong University. And he's about the meeting thing, he said that he prefers the physical meetings since the atmosphere of a physical club meeting is much better than a virtual one. In a physical club, we can greet each other by shaking hands, by hugging, or by patting on others' backs. Although in the pandemic, maybe we cannot touch each other more frequently. And also we can even jump on or jump off the stage to create a dramatic effect. Besides, we can have refreshments and fellowship time. However, in a virtual meeting, maybe we can only face a screen. There's not much excitement here, he says. Okay, so let's welcome Edward to give us some language evaluation suggestions.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure to serve as a language evaluator again. First, from our theme, It is which do you prefer, virtual club versus physical club? Why? Well, here we don't use versus, we use or. When we say which one do you prefer, we say A or B. So here we say, do you prefer a virtual club meeting or a physical club meeting? A or B, not a versus, A or B.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about our theme. Okay, and then I heard the saying, welcome you come here. And better, we say, welcome you to Formosa so-and-so's meeting. Yeah, welcome to Formosa's meeting. And I heard HR department. Possibly some of you don't know what HR is. Richie used to work for we used to be an HR manager for some company for quite a long time. So Richie, HR, right? Human resource, yeah. Or sometimes we call that the personnel department. Okay, and today I heard a speaker say recommend. My junior high school classmate recommend me choose some to the club. It's not a recommend me, it's recommend, accent on the third syllable. Recommended me to Toastmasters club, recommend. Okay, and also I heard one or two speakers say evaluator. It should be evaluate, accent on second syllable, evaluator. Okay, and then the next one is please join me to welcome our president. We say, please join me in welcoming someone. Please join me in welcoming someone. Okay, and then I also heard it's more easy to do something. What do we say? It's easier, not more easy. It's easier to do something. Okay, and the timer say you meet the required time. It should be you met, use past participle. You met the minimum time requirement. The minimum time requirement. Okay, about the self-compassion. And in Chinese, possibly we say the 自我同理心 or 善待自己啊。对自己不要太苛求啊 ，self-compassion， 所以对自己要忍耐，要接纳，要多多照顾。这 self-compassion 我们比较少用，不过it's nice we learn this expression from Malcolm. Okay, and then I heard a lady person like me. We can just say a lady like me or a female like me. About the tongue twister, okay, very interesting. Well, for English teacher or student, you need a book like this. Can you see that? Book
yes.
Of
tongue twister
for teachers and students. A very nice book. There's 100,000 of examples here.
Wow.
Okay, and then about JCI. JC represent junior champ. I means international. It's one of the biggest non-government, non-profit organization. I'm also a JC member. From JC, we have the word JAYCEE. I'm a JC, means a member of the organization, JAYCEE. If you plus S, like Toastmaster, it means the organization. For example, Formosa Toastmasters, and we have Grass Mountain JCs, we have Marrakech JC. It can mean the organization. If you just use JC, that means a member. Okay, and then I heard your life could be growth immediately. It should be your life could grow immediately. Okay, here, I heard several times, interact. You should link it, interact, link the R with the following A, interact, to interact with someone, or interaction, interaction. Okay, about the graduate from the organization. In JC, we don't graduate from the organization. We stop being a regular member because the JC's requirement is the age from 18 to 40. After 40, you are no longer a JC member, regular member. You can still join their activity if you got the JCI Senator membership. Like me, I'm a JCI Senator, so I can still join many of their activities and meetings. So they don't graduate. You just stop being a regular member after 40. Okay, and then to show my humble too. Okay, my, not humble, but humbleness. After my, we use now, humbleness. Okay, then I heard it was benefit to me. Now we say it benefited me. It benefited me a lot. Not past tense. It benefited me a lot. Well, about the gossip. Well, when we say gossip, we talk about other people's private lives, which is generally not very kind and generally quite disapproving. So if just a casual talk, we just say it's a casual talk, it's just a casual chat. It's not gossip. We don't talk about unpleasant things of others, not gossip. Okay, and then to serve the table topic session, where we say to serve as the table topic session master, to serve as the session master, or to hold or host the session. Okay, I heard several times, open your microphone. What do we say?
Turn on.
Turn on.
Turn on.
Turn on your microphone. Okay, and then about the FB account, creating FB account might be okay, but more often we say open FB account or close the FB account, just like you are opening a bank account. And not create a photo on TV, but post a photo on TV, POST. Like Chinese, we say po 一张相片上去 post. And I'm not a sports fan. Fan is pretty nice word, right? A sports fan, it means that you love the sports a lot. Okay, when refer to Jean as our past president, because Jean just stopped her past president last year. So we say she is our immediate past president. Yeah, or we say IPP. IPP. Immediate past president.
Past president.
Yeah. Okay, inner voice, outer voice. Very nice words. We often try to listen to our inner voice. And something I like to say is that too often, when we do our best, still there no approach from others. It's okay. And you tell yourself, hello, you've done your best. You are wonderful. That kind of thing I like to tell myself throughout my life, because so many times I work very hard, but no approach. I say, it's okay, Edward, you've done your best. You are great. So you can also do the same. Okay, the last word I like to say is dementia. You might also have learned the word, right? Dementia. Now, a lot of old people having that illness, 痴呆或者失智. That means when you get old, you start to lose your memory or mental ability. So that's the word we should all learn, dementia. If you like to avoid dementia or help your parents to avoid that kind of illness, talk to them very often and challenge them or push them to learn something new. I'm doing that for myself. I'm practicing 洞箫 all the time. And in my memory, I think I can memorize so many songs without reading the notes. I think that's quite interesting. Okay, that's my language evaluation. I hope you like it. Back to general evaluator.
Thank you, Edward. I think our president Winnie is too busy in calculating the voting, so
I guess so. I guess so.
So I only take 3 minutes for my general evaluation tonight. Thank you for coming tonight, and I really glad that we can hold the meeting on time for the recent meeting. So tonight we have controlled the time very well. And the first reminder is that please mute yourself if you are in a noisy environment, because in the beginning of our meeting, we can hear some voice of your background. So please remember to mute yourself when you join the meeting. And the second one is that for the Toastmaster for the evening, TME, please remember to remind every speaker to pin the timer and to remind the topic titles and the speech projectives for the speakers, so that every audience can know which their title is and what projectives they are going to meet this time. And for the intermission, I think the chat time is very good, and we can practice how to chat in English. For the table topic session, I think the best part is to train yourself to speak instantaneously. So today we have seen 2 guests have behaved very, very well for the first time speaker, Alice and Hattie, very, very well to try the table topic session. It's really exciting and thrilling that you will get obsession to speak on the stage, especially when you are on site. That will be very interesting. So next time you can try. And also the table topic session master forgot to remind the speakers to pin the timer also. And for the IEs, I think Marian has shown the best example of the process of individual evaluation. For the first one is observation, to tell everyone what you see during the speech, what speakers have behaved themselves very well. So Marian has shown that the advantages and maybe some suggestions for the speakers. And also, I think Teresa has encouraged Lisa in her own experience to say that her presenting skills can be achieved in 2 months. However, Teresa herself should take like a year to achieve this one. And also, I like Richie's comment about Wendy's speech about how to mention the projectives, how to connect your speech topic, like your JCI to the topic of mentee and the mentor, the connections together, how to connect your projectives to your speech titles. They are all very good. And language evaluation, I don't need to say anything. You are perfect, Edward, all the time. So, okay.
Thank you.
End of my general evaluation. And how about our president? Are you okay? Okay. So give control back to our president, Winnie.
Thank you, everyone. Now, let's give the certificates of award. The best prepared speech speakers is Lisa Tsai.
Oh, Lisa, wonderful.
Oh, congratulations.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And let's take a picture.
Yay.
Yeah, one more.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Your speech is so interesting. And next is our table topic speakers. It goes to our guest, Alice.
Whoa!
Oh,
Thank you.
Alice,
everyone.
wow.
Alice.
Oh, wonderful job.
Use tongues.
Yeah. C4. One more.
Yay, say hi. Hello. Say smile.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
Oh, wonderful,
you are
Alice.
so great.
First time visitor and the
First
best table topic
time.
speaker. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And next is our based evaluator. Go to Richie. Our
Oh, sure. Always.
C4.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you for
C4.
your vote.
Yeah. Take a picture. One more. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next is the best session master. Goes to our IPP, beautiful lady, Jin Yo.
Yay, thank you. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay, yay.
One more.
Yay.
More constructive content.
Okay.
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 See.
Okay, and now I want to invite our friends. May I invite Jeffrey or Crystal? Would you please to promote your club or say something?
I am Jeffrey.
Hi.
Hi, hello, Jeffrey.
Hi.
Hi.
Needless to say, it's a very wonderful agenda tonight. And I learned lots from all your preparation, and then also get some idea. I am a guy to be good to myself, and I should be kind to myself. And also, even I am a very beginning of the Toastmasters member, I really want to be a giver someday.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very inspiration for me. And also all the evaluators have very wonderful suggestion, and I also start to know how to evaluate someone with very kindly and very useful suggestion. All in all, I really enjoy the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. And how about Crystal? Hi.
Hi. Yes. It was a great meeting tonight. I would say all three prepared speakers did a wonderful job, and also evaluator gave a positive feedback. I think your meeting was great and also friendly. It's my pleasure to be in this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
Crystal,
coming.
why don't you promote innovative?
Sure, yes, definitely. Innovative made the first and the third Wednesday. You are very welcome to join us. And our meeting agenda will be our meeting agenda will be on the Facebook. You can check. And our next meeting will be August 14th.
Okay.
You're also welcome to join us.
Online.
Wow. Thank you, Crystal.
Yes, online. Yes, online.
Yeah, it is the online meeting. Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much, Crystal.
Thanks. And anyone want to say something?
Alice and Hedy.
Right, I think you can invite the first come visitor. Just
say something.
think more, right?
Is it interesting?
Or you can give us a feedback about our meeting.
Meeting. It's though it's my first time, but I can feel everyone is a lot of courage, and it's so brave to show up their our own opinion to people, to everybody, and the reason why I come here is I wish I myself can have my own speech one day. So
You can.
You already gave a minute one.
Right, right.
Yes.
A very good
You
one.
are definitely a professional speaker. Believe me, because you are first time visitor tonight. Winnie is a very professional speaker tonight. Thank you for coming, and please come back again.
Yeah, keep coming back.
Thank you, everyone, and also I want to thank you, my sister, accompanying me to join this event.
Thank you. And how about Heidi?
Thank you, everyone. I think it's a really cool and wonderful experience for me to join this maybe meeting or gatherings tonight. And I think it's because I have a long time don't say English. Yes, so it's very nervous, not a little, very nervous for me to have a little speech tonight. So I think it still make me have more patience about speaking English. Maybe because I heard the Lisa Tai stories. She only joined here for 2 months, but she performed very well tonight. Yes, I think it's really encouraged me. Yes, so maybe I will try to join the local Toastmaster meeting, because I heard that you will switch to virtual meeting maybe next month. Yes, I would want to. Oh, I also want to continue this activity. Maybe I will join a local Toastmaster in the future. And thank you, everyone.
Hi, Heidi.
Come back to join us.
Yeah, Heidi.
Yes.
If I'm correct, I believe in Tango University has their own Toastmaster club.
Yes, I will. I will to try to find it.
Right.
There sound, yes.
There sound different between the campus club and the normal club, because they will take a rest during the summer vacation or winter vacation. So you can also join us online, or if you come to Taipei, you can come to our club also.
Okay, thank you.
And Alice and Hattie, may I have your line ID? I have sent you private message so we can connect later to send you some photos tonight.
Okay.
So reply to me. Thank you.
I will reply you later.
Jean, are they sisters?
Yes,
are they
yes,
sisters?
yes.
Oh, really?
They are
really?
real sisters.
Oh,
real sisters.
bio sister.
Yes, biological
How nice, how nice,
sisters.
how nice, how nice.
Sounds great.
Okay.
And now I have to announce our meeting adjourned. And next will also be online meeting on 24 August. And September we will vote. Whether it's online or on site, we will announce it on our FB. So maybe everyone, you can search our information on FB or our Acupass or IG or our line groups. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hope to see you, Alice and Hedy again
Alice
next
and
time. Okay,
Hedy.
bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye
Alice
bye.
and
Bye
Hedy, please add
bye.
me.
See
Add
you.
me line, okay?
Bye.
Add me
Okay.
line. Add me line.